It's the bald and the beautiful. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood on My Country 96.1.
Cande, we start with Toby Keith. I guess he's feeling a bit better from recovery from cancer. He was at a bar after an Oklahoma State basketball game, helping fans sing "Should Have Been a Cowboy."
Oh, I'm glad he's feeling better.
Yeah, that's a good sign. I like that a lot.
I like that too.
Albums out today. Hardy with his big album that we've been expecting for a while should do very well. And Easton Corbin, his first full-length album since 2015, out today.
Wow.
Yeah, good luck to them. Also, on sale this morning at noon, Mulcahy's website, muls.com, is our big birthday show for March 21st. Dylan Scott, Danielle Bradbury, getting a lot of buzz. Get those tickets today at noon.
Yes, going to be fun.
Sad news yesterday, David Crosby, the legendary singer, star, rock and roll star, after a long illness, passed at the age of 81. Cande?
Ooh, I'm surprised in a way that he lived to be 81. He's had a liver transplant. He's had a lot of things with his health for years. So he was great, David Crosby. We love you. Sorry to see you go.
You're absolutely right. 3 heart attacks, a transplant. Was it liver, kidney, liver? I guess.
I believe it was liver, but
okay.
I could be wrong.
And diabetes. I mean, just a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of health issues, yes.
Just a quick synopsis for those that don't know. He started in the big group The Byrds back in the early 60s. And I didn't even realize this. They, had issues and broke up. Like the time they broke up was based on the fact that at the Monterey Pop Festival, Neil Young couldn't perform with Buffalo Springfield. He was sick or something. So Stephen Stills asked if David Crosby would like to fill in, and he did. And the members of the Byrds never forgave him for that, Cande.
Oh.
And so
he had a lot of his former players do not like him.
Yes, and he went on to form Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and then Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young, and even Graham Nash says we had kind of a turbulent relationship, but it always came back to love because we created this music together.
Right. But yeah, he was disliked a lot.
Most famously, he donated to help create Melissa Etheridge and her partner's children, their 2 kids.
Yes.
And he was the father, and then one of the kids at 20 or 21 died of a drug overdose.
Yeah, that was really sad, too.
Very crazy stuff in his life, and he leaves behind a wife, 2 sons, and 2 daughters, Cande. So,
rest in peace. You gave us a lot of pleasure.
A lot of music. Alec Baldwin and the cinematographer of that movie Rust are both being charged with involuntary manslaughter.
Saw that.
Now,
I don't know what to say with protocol. I don't make movies. I don't understand a lot of it. But I would think if a gun is handed to you, you do look in it to see what's there. I could be crazy. I don't know. Maybe not. But
I don't know.
Someone dropped the ball here. I don't know that it was particularly Alec, though he could have, done a little more.
Right.
Or the people who handed him the gun. But I want to know how a live bullet got in that gun and who put it there.
I'll use an example that's a lot less, disastrous, but kind of the same in the analogy. If I'm going out on stage to introduce an artist at a concert, and the tech behind the curtain hands me a microphone, says, "Here's your microphone. It's live. It's on." I don't look at. And if I talk into it and there's no sound coming out, that's on him. I gotta figure. You're in a movie. You have all these people, and you trust them to do their job. I don't know. I don't
know either, because it involves a lot more than a microphone. This is a weapon.
I'm giving an analogy, but the analogy is this: to put on a movie like a concert, there's hundreds of people involved. You can't do every job. You have to expect people to do their job.
You do, and he was also executive producer. So he had more than one hat there.
Yeah,
I don't
crazy.
know what to say. I really don't.
We'll see. Damar Hamlin visits the Buffalo Bills facility daily.
Wow.
Yeah, firing them up, Cande.
Wow.
Beyonce being paid $24 million for a show in Dubai. I think it's this weekend.
Wow.
People hear her rehearsing outside the resort that she's at. See, it's not just athletes taking the money. Beyonce's taking the money.
Nobody ever said it was just athletes.
The trailer for Scream 6 is out and will hit theaters March 10th. HBO Max has canceled the Gossip Girl revival. Chrissy
When is
Teigen.
season 3 of White Lotus coming? That's all I want to know.
I don't have that yet.
Oh.
Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, they announced the name of their baby, Esty Maxine Stevens.
Somebody said they had a girl.
I suppose. And movies
you never
in
know
theaters.
These days.
I have no idea. They don't say anything. Nobody's saying anything. Esty Maxine Stevens. And the movies, Missing with Nia Long, these are all in theaters. The Sun with Hugh Jackman and Laura Dern. When You Finish Saving the World with Jesse Eisenberg and Julianne Moore. On TV, you've got Peacock with the streaming debut of Violent Night with David Harbour.
Oh, I love him.
I know. That was in theaters around Christmas. And your football schedule, Saturday at 4, Kansas City and Jacksonville. Saturday night, about 8 o'clock, Philadelphia and the Giants. Buffalo and the Bengals, Sunday at 3. And San Francisco and Dallas round out the weekend about 6:30 Sunday evening, Candy.
All right, it's going to be a big weekend for football.
Very much so. Weather-wise, of course, there's your Bald and the Beautiful entertainment. The weather, we are going to get some sun out this afternoon. We're going to be in the low to mid-40s this weekend. Saturday, more sun than Sunday. And then Sunday afternoon looks like rain comes in into Monday morning. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.